All right, I am now recording. Let us return. No, Ashley. We'll see, Reese. We don't know. All right, we don't know, okay? Chapter 4, commence. Nice. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Player versus player, level 4. My goodness. Let's figure it out, y'all. Y'all remember that show? Figure It Out? Mark Summers? Anyway, don't worry about it. Was it Mark Summers? It wasn't Mark Summers. He did Double Dare, and did he do Figure It Out? I can't remember. Anyway, it is the future year 20XX, and this is my hour. Max has come and gone, and we're hoping a good number of the folks we reached out there will be here today at my big event. But Mania 20XX. This is a make-or-break moment for me. My chance to put the Funplex on the map. My chance to make something more of this job than a 9-to-5. That could be the carpet and looking for missing ski balls. My chance to prove to myself that I can do this. Everybody's counting on me to bring in the customers and keep them coming back for more. Without that, we're constantly at risk of the Funplex shutting down. So, no pressure or anything. Here I am, psyching myself up, watching the clock once the little hand hits the 10 and the big hand hits the 12. But Mania 20XX is a go. Penguin there, baby. I don't want to be nervous. I don't want to be spazzing out like I was at Max. I want to face this with absolute confidence. But, well, sadly, I'm me and not someone else. And those old instincts to assume that everything will go wrong, those feelings are still hanging on. 5 minutes and counting. Are you excited? Because I'm really, really excited. I'm something. Something is good. We can work with being something. Breathe, Price. You're going to do just fine. Remember to smile and have fun with it. I attempt my best smile. It comes out as a rictus grin of terror. Well, if you were going for creepy slasher smile, then you nailed it. Fun fact, whoever you have the most point with appears in this scene. You bee betrayer. Oh no, Two Flower! Is that why Ashley is here? What have I done? Oh no! It's okay. While you work on perfecting that, I've got to go get my Pinky the Flamingo on. Will Price ever be forgiven? Don't forget to breathe. 10 o'clock. Time to do this. You can do this, Price. You know what? Even if the family curse makes you fail miserably and crash and burn, at least you can say you took an honest whack at it. You'll never succeed if you don't at least take a few whacks. With that settled, I push through the door and out into the arcade. Like Queen Bee said, we'll probably only get a dozen randos anyway, so... And that is not a dozen looky-loos. Oh, it is considerably more than a dozen looky-loos. Wait, why am I panicking? This is a good problem to have. We who wanted a big crowd for the event. Okay, it's more folks to wrangle, but I can do this. I can do this. Step out in the front of the crowd, waiting for attention. Hey! Hey, everyone! Briefly, I look down to make sure I'm wearing pants, unlike my nightmares about public speaking. Welcome, everyone, to But Mania 20XX at Francine's Arcade Funplex. People, quit it. People in chat calling me a betrayer. How dare you? How dare you? We've got some awesome things in store for you today. I'll go over the basics, then we can get this party started. First, the token machines will be spitting out extra tokens when you buy $5 or more of them, so make the most of it. Second, the Fist of Discomfort tournament. We're streaming it live on Queen Bee's channel. Sign-ups are at the prize desk. See the giant pink flamingo for details. Third, a high score contest for nearly every other game in the arcade. Register your 3-letter initials with Gavin at the desk to join in. Thank you, Frosty. Whoever holds the top score at the end of the day gets a trophy and tokens. We're planning a monthly high score challenge leaderboard, so let's get that started. Fourth, for those of you participating in the cosplay contest, your outfit looks great, and check in with Ashley about the details. Fifth, I can confirm the rumors. We are gonna have Magical Moon Cuties playable on the floor today. The Funplex is home to the indies. Finally, In a few minutes, I will be revealing our new rare game. Only a few prototypes were ever made, and today, you'll get to play one of them. All of those things were on the flyers and the promotional website and so on, meaning the point by point was kind of redundant. They're ready to go. But I should pump the crowd up a bit, get them excited. Can't half-ass this either. Warning, intense identity situation detected. So I can only do things that have to do... This was what we learned, like 2 or 3 episodes ago? The only options I have to do with the stats that I've built up the most. So like if we go look... Oh, I can't click it right now. We've built our... this is like compassionate kind a lot, and our kind of quirky funny a lot. So those are the only options we have. So the time has come to prove that earning top score is a worthwhile career path, or better and newbie alike. I hope you all have a lot of fun and make new friends today. This is the kind of thing that I would say. I would say that. Funplex is meant to be fun for all. Casual gamer or core gamer, young or old, retro or modern. We want everybody to have a blast. Even if you don't walk away with a trophy, you'll be walking out of here with memories. Time well spent with these great games and the great people you'll meet today. So anything we can do to make sure you're having fun, you let us know. And we hope you come back to the Funplex again to recapture the magic moments you'll experience today. On behalf of the Funplex, thank you for joining us at But Mania 20XX. Now let's get gaming! Yep, that got him excited. Right, okay, now it's time to reveal our new rare game and get this show underway. The gutsy speech here is pretty cool. Yeah, I bet. You love writing the gutsy moments in general. I like doing the gutsy options a lot. It's interesting how, because like in a lot of the encounters to Flower, you have only like a couple of the emotions to choose from. You can't choose from all of them. So it's like I could see someone like going through and figuring out like, oh, well, I can't be compassionate here because that'll lower my gutsy over there. It's like there's some game in here. There's some behind the scenes-ingness going on. Gavin and Naomi wheel the tarp-covered game out from the back room. Excitement builds in the crowd as it's pushed into place. My friends, I give you Wyvern Keep, or Wyvern Keep, depending on how you pronounce that word, but I pronounce it Wyvern. A rare Laserdisc TM-based game where you're daring princess rescuing a prince from the clutches of an evil lizard. And the crowd goes mild? I thought Laserdisc games played like crap. Isn't that why they stopped making them? They're not all bad, and they can be kitschy nostalgia at least. Could be fun. Maybe I'll give it a shot after I'm out of the FOD tourney pools. Not the outburst of joy I'd hoped for.
Aww.
But I thought this game was really sought after by collectors and stuff. That's different from being popular.
I suppose.
I wouldn't worry though. Today's crowd is fairly hardcore. Once more casual players are wowed by the animation, it should pay for itself. Didn't Price kinda get it for free? My point stands. I'm about ready to give up for this for now and move on to other things when I spot something out of the corner of my eye. Very hesitantly, a young girl approaches, eyes full of wonder at the cartoon playing before her of the daring princess. And, after dropping in 2 tokens, she starts to play, standing on her tiptoes to do so. Games are meant to be played and loved. The players that grow to love them, players like me, always find them in the end. Hopefully, that girl will have cherished childhood memories of Wyvern Keep, just like I did. I thought we had traumatizing memories of that game. My nerves unwind somewhat on seeing everybody ready to go. Maybe today will work out just fine after all. With the event underway, folks head off to sign up for the high score challenges, the FOD tourney, or just to go play some games. As for me, I work my way through the crowd and back to the desk. One last thing to do, check in with our VIPs before they dive headfirst into the storm. Teo's manning the stage to encourage folks to get silly on the dance floor. Percy's preparing for his Moopy run, and Queen Bee's ready to face her first opponents. I know I can rely on the staff, but in a lot of ways, the gamers are our star talent for the day. It's their event. I need to support them. For starters, I wave over Teo. Everything set for today's dancing, Teo? In Teo fashion, he winks and gives me a thumbs up.
Absolutely.
Ready to rock, but can't stop the chat. Running the stage is my focus for the next few hours, and it's going to take every ounce of social juice I can squeeze out. Huh? If you need me, check me out during the lunch break, okay? Oh no, social juice? Phrasing! And K. Percy, world record time. You up for this? Absolutely. Whoa, okay, he definitely looks focused today. Not his usual soft smiling self. Naomi set up a little camera to record the whole thing. When I set the record, it's so weird to do this voice now. It's blowing my mind. When I set the record, I'll submit it as the new high score to defeat. The culmination of years of effort, all coming to a head. The pressure's well and truly on, isn't it? I can always try another day, yes, but this isn't for me. I mean, it never was for me, but today, it's also for you. For the Funplex, you mean? For you. This event is more than a way to put the Funplex on the map. It's like your own personal high score attempt. Chasing a dream, always grasping, just out of reach. I'd hate to let you all down. Morale improvement systems online. Aim the encouragement cannons. Hey, if you bungle, there's always Donkey Kong. Win or lose, we'll all be proud of you today. Percy, I know how much this game means to you, but don't feel you have to win this on my behalf, or even the Funplex's behalf. Volunteering for this high-pressure public profile run, that means a lot to me. You're already doing everything you can do for us all. And honestly, I'm proud of you. Quite right. Quite right. Percy, we didn't talk to you more than once. How are you so infatuated with us? Look, serious, Sina, I can't help the magnetism that I bring to this arcade. What with my... I got nothing. Very well. For myself, for you, and for the Funplex, I shall give it my all. Percy offers a quick two-fingered salute, then marches off to war with Mr. Boopy's magic maze, having a seat on his stool to begin his run. Next up, checking in with... Price, what the... hey, ready for the tournament?
Nope, no way.
I am not ready in the slightest. Not for this, not for him. With a subtle head nod, she indicates a fairly nondescript fellow with a t-shirt and jeans. Standard gamer gear. Friday X two-fingered salute means something else here. Oh my. There's an unusual design in the back of his jacket, like some wide-eyed, fanged Oni. This is a local event, right? Funplex regulars, city scrubs, and a bunch of cosplay otaku from Max? Yes. I mean, yes. That's what this is. Then why the hell is the demon here? The who?
Hey, listen.
Known on Western shores as the Demon, and in his home country of Japan as Kami, he's the top-rated Fist of Discomfort player in the world. As for your question, Miss B, I invited him. What?
Ooh.
You asked me to handle invitations for the tournament, remember? As part of my helpful assistance in setting up Butt-Mania 20XX. Honestly, I was surprised he accepted my invitation. All the other top-rated pros turned it down flat. He even flew here from Japan on his own dime. Yen. Isn't that nice of him? Price, did your magical phone fairy just put me dead in the crosshairs of the greatest player who ever lived? Maybe? Yes. We'll go with yes. Sorry. I'm screwed. I am so completely screwed. Queen Bee can't be losing morale now, and I can't have my friends so frantic over this. Plus, this is one of the main events, and when she's in top fighting form, she's an all-star entertainer. I've got to pump her up. Queen Bee, kick his ass. Or, that means you've got this. You know its moves. Steph! Come on! How could you? Look what you've done. You're blowing up our spot. Can't believe it. Kick his ass. As Queen Bee wrings her hands and chews her lip, I lock eyes with her. Queen Bee? Yeah? Destroy him. This is your shot at taking down the demon. Fate dropped this in your lap. Now you get to do what you do best. Fucking own it. She squeaks out a smile, but it's not her usual radiantly confident grin.
Hey, thanks.
Thanks, kid. I'll give it a shot. That was my second F of the stream. I can't believe it, y'all. What have I done? What have I done? It's fine. Only one per YouTube video. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Hey! Hey, Nat just resubbed for 5 months. Hey, yo, 5 months here already. Nat, you missed it in game. I wore a maid outfit. You missed it. You missed it. I was sexy cat maid Price. As she marches off to join the tournament, I'm getting a sinking feeling. Rated R. Did I make a mistake?
Did I make a mistake?
Oh.
My calculations estimated that having a top player would bring in at least 150% more attendance.
Steph!
I mean, I was just trying to help this event be the best it could be.
You did fine, Iris. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Iris. I asked you to invite star players that would hype the event to the moon. And that's what you did. And even if the demon beats Queen Bee, well, the Funplex wins.
Even so, I feel kind of bad. But it's good that I feel bad, right? That I'm not making a purely quantitative analysis of the situation.
She's learning. Humans are rarely purely quantitative.
Exactly.
But like screen grab of maid outfit or it doesn't exist, boy, I think some people took screenshots actually. Tweet them out, y'all. That, oddly enough, cheers her up a bit. Right. That's everybody squared away. Steph, don't do it. For the next few hours, it's floor attendant Price on duty, making sure But Mania 20XX soars like an eagle rather than a turkey. Later, Wolfman. By and large, the event runs itself, or rather, Teo, Ashley, Gavin, and Naomi keep it rolling. My job is to troubleshoot. And boy, howdy, is there trouble to shoot. All them trubs. Trubs like bubs. Not 1 hour in and we've got problems. Even if they aren't major ones, I don't want even minor problems to mess up this event. Not even 1 glass of spilled milk. My stress level is so high that I might start bawling at the sight of it. Price, can I be of assistance? I'd like to make things up to you after that invitation snafu. Currently, I'm detecting 3 problems for you to solve. Someone beating up a cabinet, a player loudly cursing at a game, B, and a crowd milling around the vending machines. As floor attendant and event manager, it is my duty to make things right. The crowd's already on edge from all the high-stakes competition. Where do I start, though? I'm guessing this is Queen Bee, right? I mean, right? Oh, it's a swearing rando. Of all the immature little stunts to pull, that mother... Whoa, whoa, settle down. Fortunately for me, the gamer recognized me immediately thanks to my speech earlier. And also, fortunately for me, she calms down considerably too. Sorry. Glad you're here. I need your help. I mean, just look at this crap. Curious, I take a look at the current top score on Qbert TM, which is registered to the initials ASS. Can you believe it? Someone beat my top score, then put in joke initials just to ruin my day. I know exactly who did it too. Steve. That son of a... He's always pulling crap like this just to mess with me. Hey, there he is! Steve! Get your ass over here! Steve glances over and with a bemused smirk, strolls on over to join us. Joy, something wrong? Of course something's wrong! You stole my high score! Did I? Oh, hey, look at that. I guess I did. Sucks to be you, huh, Joy? And your initials are... Because I know for a fact Gavin wouldn't have let you register for the high score competition as ASS. So I played a little joke. So what? That's still my score up there. I'm taking home that trophy tonight. Urge to kill rising. Must control. Fist of death. You're disqualified. Use your real initials. Gavin's the scorekeeper today. He makes the call. Iris, can you verify any of these claims? Ooh, I like that. Put it on the AI. Be like, computer, stop all the downloading. Wait, how do you know Steve is Mr. Ass exactly? That's a wrestling reference. Well, actually, Mr. Ass is a former WWE Tag Team Champ from 1990X. Steve here is decidedly just an ass. Badass Billy Gunn, y'all. And he said that was his score. Yeah, that's my score. What of it? Come at me, bruh. See about that. Iris
Online.
Iris Online. I need you to, like, CSI TM the situation for me. Thank you, Anna. Oh, good idea. Tapping into the Funplex security monitor feed now. Zoom and enhance. Zoom and enhance. Of the 5 individuals to play this game during the tournament, none match the physical parameters of Steve. He didn't even put a quarter in, much less take the top score. Now, I wore my character shirt last week when I played. Today I'm wearing a wrestling shirt for Defy Wrestling. This is a local wrestling outfit out of Seattle. You should go to a Defy show. They're pretty great. And I'm always there. So is Brian J. So you're either a liar or a prankster, and Iris confirmed you a liar. You're out of the tournament. Be happy I'm the one laying this down instead of Gavin. He'd show you the door. What? You calling me a liar? I don't have to stand here and take this crap. You don't want me here? I'll give my business to Deco's Palace. Later, nerd. And off he goes. Maybe it came on too strong. But it's not like he didn't deserve it. Wow, that's some arcade justice right there. Thanks so much. Happy to help. But if you don't mind keeping the swearing to a minimum, we got kids here. For you, anything. No longer swearing joy. Another case solved, thanks to Detective Iris and her sidekick, Dr. Price. Oh no, she sees me as subservient. This is bad. Wait, I'm the sidekick now? And a doctor, don't forget. All right. Well, as long as I'm a doctor. Okay, on to the next problem. The game is afoot. Later, Stray Borscht. Can't have people punching the cabinets. Sharks are circling the snack machines. Uh-oh. Sharks, you say? Hit people guy, and when you put pizza on a doctor, you can have pizza anytime. Let's go for sharks. Give me coffee, Koala Wings. I need coffee now. I'm gonna get some more after this stream. Maybe on my next break. Button mashing is thirsty work, and right away from the red lights on the soda machine, I know exactly what is wrong. The waters of life, the dew that flows from the mountains, have dried up. What gives? It's completely empty. Shouldn't they have stocked up before a big event? We did stock up. They drank it all faster than expected, and there's no more in the back to replace it. Ah! They need more caffeine! More caffeine! I think you've had enough there, buddy. Conspiracy theory rando. They sell us all those salty snacks from one machine. No, hold on. Conspiracy rando. They sell us all those salty snacks from one machine, then empty our wallets into the other. It's all part of the grand master plan. Pretty sure nothing we do here is organized enough to be considered a grand master plan. Although, maybe I should run this by Gavin. He might have a way to turn this conspiracy theory into reality. We want soda. We want soda. Ashley's doing her best to intervene, but a giant flamingo isn't really distracting enough to keep a bunch of thirsty gamers at bay. How are we going to fix this? Read the whole story for more drinks. See if Ashley has any ideas. Order more with the help of Iris. Ooh. I kind of want to go to the whole story because, like, they're great. And we haven't seen them again since the one time we saw them. What do you think? Ben, Iris is getting too powerful. What do you think? Y'all agree with the whole story? Y'all good with the whole story? I mean, we could also do more stuff with Ashley, but I'm feeling like whole story. Iris will be sentient by the end. I can't give Iris so much power! Two Flower says Iris. Iris is nuts. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm going to the whole story, y'all. We don't have enough stock for this rabid crowd. It's time to loot and pillage our neighbors, in proud Viking tradition. I carefully slip around the crowd and out the door, trying not to be noticed. Fortunately, the morning crowd at Whole Story largely consists of avid readers, not soda addicts. I quickly rush to the counter, putting my best sad puppy face into play.
Hello.
Hello.
Bryce, taking an early lunch? To what do we owe the pleasure? Guys, you gotta help me. I'm desperate. Can I buy any cans of soda you got lying around? Oh, I get it. Run on your vending machines, huh? Gotta keep those gamers well lubricated with sugary, syrupy soda.
Ooh, what if... You
thinking what I'm thinking, Matt? I think so. Go ahead and take a few cases, Bryce. On the house. Seriously? We're neighbors. We of the Twin Pines Mall must stand side by side in this world. You two are the best! I'll make it up to you by buying enough donuts to give myself diabetes. It wouldn't kill you to have a healthy sandwich or two when you pop by, Price. Even if the pastries are perfection. Here, let me help you. They're so wonderful! Can we just have I want a whole story simulator, Two Flower. Here's another game for you to make because I know you could just make a million games all at once. You can totally do it. Whole story simulator. It's like a coffee shop running thing, like a tycoon, but you run the whole story. The end. Matt leaves his post to help me haul a bunch of soda cases next door. Or a Twin Pines tycoon where you run the whole place. Secret insider info. I really, really want to feature more of Ben and Matt in AS2 if we get to make an AS2. You're going to make an AS2. I'm going to make you make an AS2 by helping promote this game. And also by making Iris make you make them. Or entering with armloads of aluminum cans. The crowd goes wild! A few of the friendly ones step right up to help us carry the boxes in, setting them up in the snack area. Soon, we've got the whole load transferred. Matt offers a quick salute before returning to his cafe. Crisis averted. Glad we've got such helpful neighbors. Now, what's next? Wait a second. As I loop back around the center of the room, I can't help but notice two things. Percy's looking oddly irate, and Queen Bee is missing. Thank you for that host, Mr. Green. My instinct says I should tend to our VIPs first and foremost. I don't think I can cover both of them in time, but I could help out at least one of them. Do it, Steph. Make it happen. Even if it leaves the last of those crowd problems twisting in the wind, I don't know. This is triage. Where should I focus? Y'all know where I'm going. Not happening, Nat. Not happening, Nat. We're going to Queen Bee. No Percy. No. We're approaching lunchtime, so maybe she's off getting food? But I'm not so sure. It's too late. I can't even save. It's too late. It's too late. I forgive you, I guess. Maybe. Look, y'all. If you want to hear my performance as Percy, I guess you'll have to pick up the game for yourself. Comes out tomorrow. Go ahead and pre-order on Steam or itch.io. You should get it on itch. It's better for the developers. Okay, back to it. Queen Bee, I know, would be watching the tournament pools and studying her opponents. Heck, I've seen her pack protein bars for a quick lunch rather than walk away from FOD. I decided to check in with Gavin, who has an eagle's eye view of the entire event from his perch at the prize desk. Hey, Gavin, I was wondering where... She's in the employee break room. I only partly forgive you, and the part I forgive is the part that plays Percy. Nat! You a fan of Gavin? You gonna romance Gavin, Nat? Where Queen Bee is. Okay, I'm honestly kind of surprised you let her in there. It's crowded in here, and one less anxiety-riddled gamer in the mix is probably healthy for this event as a whole. I'll romance everyone, you watch me! Do it, Nat! If you'll excuse me, I've got scores to tally. Best of luck. Okay, I guess that answers that. Weaving through the crowd, I make my way to the employees only door. I scratched out the apostrophe last week. Nice! Two Flower says there's an unlockable scene if you romance everyone and a Chivo, which means, because you can't do it all in one run, right? Two Flower, you have to do 6 different runs, right? 12-hour arcade spirit stream is a go! Nice, Nat. Sure enough, Queen Bee's here, thumbing through her social media feeds. Hey, QB. Oh, hey, kid. So, Seth.
Oh, not much, really. Just wondering what I'm gonna do after L7 boots me from the team.
No, you're gonna be fine.
I lose all my subscribers, and I'm lying downtrodden in the esports gutter begging for tokens. So, not much, really.
Okay, I get that you feel the need to hustle 24/7 and that the pressure's on. You're constantly being evaluated and judged, put under the magnifying glass. Is this meant to be comforting? My point is, I didn't forget what you told me before. But isn't this different? You're up against the best player in the world. Who would expect you to win that fight? One loss, that loss in particular, can't ruin you. Queen Bee sighs, locking her phone for now and tucking it away, her face still wrought with trepidation. Nah, I know, right? Penguin there. Look, kid.
It's complicated.
There's things about L7 I don't talk about. Some really screwed up things. It's not just the pressure to perform. It's the pressure to perform perfectly at every second of my career. It's expectations beyond the norm. Beyond what anyone else on my team has to deal with. Simply put, I'm a woman in esports. That is what changes everything. I'm sorry to hear that. Is someone giving you trouble? What, are they making sexist jokes about fixing them sandwiches? Aren't we all equal in gaming? It's just button tapping. Oh, Queen Bee, I'm sorry to hear that. Listen, if someone on your team is making your life miserable... What? No. No more misery than what I have to deal with on the daily from the persistent internet trolls. The crap I get from my team is way more subtle than that, but it stings way more than the normal barb.
Do you know why L7 signed me in the first place? I'm their mascot. The only lady on a male-dominated team. I was just so excited to be getting a pro contract in the first place that I didn't look any deeper. You know, I really should have looked deeper. If I did, I would have noticed their history.
This game, at every corner, gets down into the realness. Down into the realness.
Women gamers hired and fired over the years, always let go for performance issues. Performance issues, my ass. They have a rotating slot for the obligatory eye candy hire, and everyone knows it. And now I'm starting to hear rumblings about my performance. It's like I'm getting too old for them, and it's time to trade in for a younger, hotter esports star. And it's not like any of this is in writing. Oh no. They never say why it happens. It's to avoid the legal system, obviously. They blame the gamer every time. Poor performance.
It's messed up.
But it's as plain as the nose on your face.
Instinctively, I go cross-eyed, trying to look at my own nose. My nose is anything but plain. Well, maybe not your nose. Yours is cute as a button. Oh, Queen Bee. My goodness. You know, this kind of crap happens all the time in esports. Montages and interviews are always focused on me being a woman and not on my skills as a gamer. It's as Anne as the nose on Plain's face. Indeed, Dunk. I mean, it's not just in esports. It's soaked into the entire damn gaming culture. Women, LGBT+, POCs, minorities, people with disabilities. Basically, everyone who's not the industry's marketing target has to work extra hard to get where they want to be and get treated like crap along the way. I fought tooth and nail to get to where I am now, and have to have it be threatened because I don't uphold their sexist standards anymore. Frankly put, bullshit. So, it's there and it's real, but tough to prove any real allegations. Closest thing I've got to hard evidence is my win-loss rating. It's steady and solid. No performance problems at all.
Nope, no way.
I don't lose. They can't drop the axe just yet. Not until I make a mistake. And well, taking on the demon and getting destroyed in front of a live stream audience at a small event, an event I should be winning hands down, that's all they need to justify abandoning ship. Honestly, I'd have abandoned ship on this team ages ago if not for the fact that I rely on my team's salary to live. I've even had to put up with those L7 sponsored events at Deco's Palace. What a filthy pit of ego and aggression that place is. Without this contract, I'd need a real job. Like an ordinary pleb. Fuck that. I'm a gamer, and this is my damn dream. So I suck it up and endure all the little microaggressions. No way around it now. If I want to keep being a pro, I have to beat the demon. But how do you kill that which has no weaknesses? Come on, everybody has a weakness. What's his?
Maybe.
Well, maybe he has a heart attack or spontaneously combusts. Being on fire is totally a weakness. Maybe walk me through it. In Fist of Discomfort, how do you counterplay your opponent? I'm utter crap at that genre. Maybe explaining it to a noob will help? So what I'm hearing from QB is that Funplex needs to make an esports team. Hit people guy. Huh? You got it. You got it. Your cluelessness is totes adorbs. How you manage to exist at this level is beyond me. Never change, kid. She pauses, trying to figure out how to word it on a level that even a neophyte can handle. Let's see. Okay, so there's 3 playstyles in FOD. Aggro, mid-range, and control. Put simply, aggro is quick, beatdowns. Mid-range is balance, and control is long-term planning. In this case, I play aggro. And from what I know about the demon, he's an absolutely perfect control player. He uses elaborate item combinations to stall the game and seals your doom. And I'm going to hazard that control beats aggro. Most of the time, yeah. It sacrifices early game power for early game stall, meaning I burn out while he's just getting warmed up.
It's complicated.
If I wanted to counterplay him, I'd have to play mid-range. But I haven't practiced those characters, that playstyle. He'd outskill me easily. No choice, I guess. I'll have to get out of my comfort zone and face the demon as mid-range. I'll figure something out along the way. I'm going to slay the demon. I'm going to do this. I will. Agreed. It's time to go exorcist on his ass. And if not, hey, you could join Team Funplex. I mean... Go exorcist on his ass. Then I think it's time to load up on holy water and crossbows and purge this entity from our secret Funplex. Now we're talking. Let's put L7 aside for the moment, because even if I win this battle, I'm leaving them in my wake. But here and now, it's time to focus on the fight.
Thanks.
Aw. This helped. I mean, I'm still very likely doomed, but I feel better about my doom, as a whole. You'll be there for the finals later on today, yeah? I nod in affirmative. Although Percy should be wrapping his high score run at about the same time, meaning... Hey, it's cool. I get it. You got a lot going on. No pressure. Oh, I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there, girl. Now, you've got an event to manage, and I've got a fight to prep. Let's both do what we do best. Hey, K-Random! Hey, Price, just wanted to say thanks for Hero Squad. Really enjoying it. Thank you for checking it out. I appreciate that, and thank you for the biddies. Two Flower. Fun fact, if you watch Queen Bee's final fight without hearing her explanation in this scene, your character ends up totally confused as to what's going on. That's awesome. You got it, Queen Bee. She pulls out her phone to do a little research as I depart. Half of But Mania 20XX is in the can. Have to go. I've been running myself ragged trying to catch every little problem, and there's still plenty left to do. But no sense not practicing self-care, too. It's time to get my lunch on. And while a nice quiet moment to myself would probably help, what would help more would be a smidge of social interaction beyond crisis management. Percy and Queen Bee are obviously tied up in their own affairs, but everybody else should be open. Who could I lean on in my time of need? Who should I lean on, y'all? Who's gonna get leaned on? Ben, we made it, But Mania, in honor of Enna. Naomi's in her workshop. Maybe she'd like company. Gavin could probably use a break from score wrangling. Ashley just ducked into the employees-only room. Teo's looking around Showtime stage. Could be a good moment. I mean... Why don't we continue this drama of who will Price end up with? Is it gonna be Queen Bee or Ashley? Who knows? Ashley kissed Price on the cheek, but clearly Price has fallen for Queen Bee too. What's gonna happen? I assume Ashley's hiding herself away for a quick break, and I can't blame her. She's been working just as hard as everyone else has. When this is all over, I'm gonna need a coma of sleep and a hot bath. But while I dream of better things, let me check in with Ashley to see if I can lower her burden. Two Flower. Next time on Dawson's Creek. How's it gonna be?
Oh, hi!
Oh, hey! You wanna get some lunch? You read my mind. I am psychic, you know. Whole story, then? To the whole story! Ashley, ding it! My companion fetches a table in the crowded cafe while I memorize our order and carry it forth to yon service counter. I make my way to the front of the line, trying to keep the lunch order neatly arranged in my brain despite all the chaos of today's event.
Well, look who's here. I'm looking.
They're so cute!
It's our favorite arcade wrangler.
Arcade minion? Arcade flunky? What's the right term?
Event manager, actually. You know those flyers for Butt-Mania 20XX I asked you to pass out? It's my baby.
Moving up in the world, I see.
A proud parent of a shiny arcade baby.
And yet, no invite for us to the baby shower.
Why, I feel snubbed.
But seriously, we couldn't be prouder of you. And to think, when you first walked in these doors, you were still trying to figure out your place in things.
Ben and I know a thing or two about finding your dream and sacrificing to make it happen.
Long hours, hard work,
Hard hours and long work, too.
struggling to make ends meet.
Having meetings to discuss how to end the struggles.
Oh my.
Can't imagine how difficult it must have been for you to get to where you are now.
It wasn't that difficult, honestly. I came up with a name, talked up at Max, and that's it.
Oh, I'd be on the lookout for hidden costs on the back end then.
Speed bumps on the road of life to catch you unawares as you're soaring down the highway of success.
But if you wreck your $500,000 imported sports car of business triumph, we'll be there to drown your sorrows in coffee.
And donuts.
And donuts.
Don't forget the donuts, an essential component. Next order, please.
Ah, they're great. Shaking my head, I wander back to our table with a lunch in tow. The foreshadowing intensifies, Two Flower. Yep, I'm gonna pay for something. Don't know what yet, but I'll pay for it. Still, I must look a bit nervous. In fact, Ashley picks up on as I return. Hey, Bryce, is everything okay? The event's going pretty well so far. Why are you looking freaked out? I don't know. I mean, a lot is riding on this. For the Funplex and for me. And with Gavin handing me the keys to the kingdom, I'm kind of worried about accidentally locking myself out. If that metaphor made any sense. Hey, I know how those days go. Even if I feel lost and confused, sometimes there are days when it is especially rough. You, seriously? Little Miss Sunshine? You feel the same way, huh? You too, huh? I feel like calling someone Little Miss Sunshine is seems like a little condescending. Me too, huh? I guess it happens to the best of us.
I know it seems totally unlike me, but honestly, deep down I'm scared. I feel like I don't really know who I am. Every time I look at myself in the mirror, I don't know who this person is who is staring back at me.
Wow, we're getting into some real stuff here.
I mean, in my heart of hearts, I know I am Ashley Wolf, but that's all. What makes up Ashley Wolf?
Little Miss Demi, something condescending about Little Miss? Well, if that's not a name that someone had beforehand, then yes, I think saying Little Miss to somebody who is a fully adult human being and just calling them Little Miss out of nowhere seems a little condescending. But if you have taken that name for yourself, then of course it's totally fine.
Who am I? Who am I really? That's what I'm searching for.
That took an unusually serious tone compared to Ashley's usual chipper attitude. And I can't say I entirely get what she means about not knowing who she is. I mean, look, I don't want to read too far into this, but, our experience at the Max, where, when she was dressed in crossplay and how she talked about how crossplay makes her feel more comfortable, the fact that when she looks in the mirror and she has trouble with that, it seems like some kind of dysmorphia, right? Or, perhaps we will learn something about Ashley's gender identity, and perhaps she will as well throughout the course of this game, which I am intrigued to see where this goes. Well, no, I kind of get it. Considering I don't know what I want from life, what you want and who you are often linked ideas, right? But Ashley looks so forlorn. I can't just sit by and say nothing. I won't let this silence drown her out. You should try searching in an abandoned house. Is that why you cosplay? I wonder if Ashley uses cosplay as a way to help explain her world, to discover things she couldn't obtain without it. Cosplay helps you find what you're looking for, right? Ashley looks shocked and slightly embarrassed. Whoa, how'd you guess? Are you psychic? You have to tell me if you're psychic. Those are the psychic rules. No, it just makes sense, I guess. We all have our masks, do we not? Yeah, we do. When I reflect on my life, I really do love cosplay, and I love the rush it brings. I get to be whoever I want, whatever I want. I could be a starship captain, an elf, a giant pink flamingo mascot even. I don't have to worry about Ashley. I can focus on being someone else. I feel awkward in my own skin. When I'm in costume, I feel like I'm at my fullest potential. I feel comfortable. But I think cosplay has really helped me understand some things about myself that I couldn't see before I started doing this. I just want to be able to love the person that I am when I find them. Knowing you, I think you'll do just fine. If you can smile for the kitties through a pink flamingo mask, you can smile for yourself. I hope so. I really do. A lot of people in chat talking about Ashley's flamingo belt buckle. Heck yeah. Also, I love the Funplex pin. It's great stuff. Also, this is totally a elf boy shirt that Enna would wear. No question. Ashley looks off again longingly for a second before snapping back to attention. Oh my, I just talked your ear right off. Beep beep, lunchtime is over, Price. Right on time. Hey, thanks for listening, Price. I mean it. Elf boy? The next few hours pass quickly. With renewed confidence, Percy's deep into his world record run and performing admirably. He's intensely focused on that score, inching ever closer. While Queen Bee effortlessly destroys locals on the path to her inevitable showdown with the demon. Myself, I float through it all, taking care of little problems while keeping an eye on both of them. But as the event winds to a close, all eyes are on our two main events, and the very real possibility of our local heroes falling apart at the finish line. Hey, people guy, that 4-pin is the Sailor Jupiter logo? Oh, interesting. Technically, the arcade-wide score competition is still on, but the crowds are ignoring the games in favor of crowding around Fist of Discomfort and Moopy. Percy's been on a solid run since its earlier fumbles. Queen Bee's been effortlessly destroying all competitors, as expected. But the demon has been matching her game for game, destroying all of his opponents as well. And as predicted, grand finals will come down to Queen Bee versus the demon. And as for the magical world of Moopy, Percy's closing in on that world record. With the tape rolling and ready to submit to Twin Galaxies, the pressure's on. I got Queen Bee through her worries, but that was just the prelude. This is the main event. But Percy's not looking great hunched over his joystick. He might need me. I can't be for them both as much as I want to. Who do I focus on? I mean, y'all know what I'm gonna do. And you're gonna be upset because it's not gonna be me. It's gonna be the bee. This is it, the grand finals of Fist of Discomfort at But Mania 20XX. It has to be nice. I can sense excitement in the crowd, and it's hard not to get swept up in the hype. My nerves are through the roof right now, and I'm not even the one playing. Using my event manager authority, I reach the front of the crowd, where the announcer, an FOD expert, Iris invited to handle the play-by-play, introduces the competitors. On the player one side, the rising star of L7 Gaming, local Funplex champion and internet sensation, Queen Bee! Yeah, woo, yeah! A few folks in the crowd, locals, mostly cheer Queen Bee on. I recognize most of them from her crew and a bunch of Funplex regulars. On the player two side, first-time Evo champion and Fist of Discomfort, known as Kami in his home country of Japan. Here we all know him as the Demon! Woo! Uh-oh, the crowds picked their favorite. Clearly. Not to say that doesn't make sense. The Demon is known by casuals and hardcore alike, but I was hoping for a little less of a discrepancy between the two. I look over to Queen Bee. She's keeping it calm. She's keeping it cool. A true mask of the competitive gamer. Can I get a big foam finger? Let's do it, Dunk. Get it up there. Woo, woo, yeah, woo, yeah. I'm ever impressed with how she can always be so composed and badass, even at a moment like this. It makes my heart flutter. After a quick handshake, it's off to their joysticks, quartering up and getting ready to battle. My fellow gamers, this is the grand finals here at But Mania 20XX. Let's hear it for our competitors! As they shuffle through the character selection screen, the crowd waits in anticipation, eager to see who will be chosen. The announcer takes the momentum and brings it back twofold. Queen Bee is sticking with her pride and joy, the fast and deadly Tomokaze! From what I've learned, Tomokaze is a light and fast character suited for Queen Bee's aggro style. It's her favorite character. And as for the demon, who's been playing a staple of heavy-set controlling samurai all day, selects a similar speedy attack ninja? What an amazing turn of events! The demon completely strays from his normal character roster and chooses Silent Blade! This is completely unlike anything we've seen the demon do today. What an exciting matchup! One you won't want to take your eyes off of! Wait, what? This doesn't make sense. Queen Bee explained all of this to me. The demon plays slow, control-heavy characters that drag the game down to their level of eventual defeat. But now he's playing aggro? With characters locked in and maps set, let's not delay this match any further. The countdown is at 3, 2, 1, and begin! Right out of the gate, the demon comes at Queen Bee with a ferocity I haven't seen since Queen Bee's usual matches where she charges head on into her enemy. Right out of the gate, the demon attacks Queen Bee with a ferocity with the likes I've never seen. Like a cheetah, the demon spares no time running straight towards his prey. The demon has completely ignored the ninja creep waves. He's taking full-on minion damage and he's not even phased. In fact, he's not even stopping to buy items. Brr, brr, brr. Our champion from Japan has only one thing in his sights, and that's Queen Bee. I just dropped my water bottle. Okay, yeah, this is bad. He's playing aggro. He's playing a faster aggro than Queen Bee, rushing her down before she can get her bearings. It's not much of an edge with the demon risking everything like that, but it's just enough of one to keep her from finding her footing. Normally these matches go on a good 5 or 10 minutes, but he's already put Queen Bee down once, then mauled an allied sensei while she was respawning. I try to make myself heard over the crowd. Kick his ass! Oh no, she's like sweating, crying. Look at that. Kick his ass. I'm gonna yell it because she's gonna get fired up. Kick! No, it's no good. She can't hear me. Even if I was able to shout louder than the crowd, her attention is so focused she probably wouldn't register my voice. I can do nothing but helplessly watch as the demon pulls her apart again and again. The onslaught! The demon, living up to his namesake, is not showing an ounce of mercy for his competitor. But what is this? Queen Bee is switching things up. She stepped to the item store, completely ignoring the attacks on her sensei. What could she possibly be buying at a time like this? Fortunately, she seems to have developed a plan. From what she explained, the counter to aggro is control, so by changing her tactics, it might just allow her some time to catch up. And one of Queen Bee's sensei is down for the count, but that death has brought her enough time to grab as many control spells as she can. Queen Bee blasts the lane with Storm of Frost! Okay, I get it now. She's using a weird hybrid style trying to stall out the enemy with ice spells while making her own progress down the lane. Initially, it works like a charm. The enemy minions freeze solid and give her just enough breathing room to push ahead. But the demon responds with a swift accuracy. He's pushing forward with his other lanes, ignoring her attempts to slow things down. As the demon flips between lanes, it's clear that while this would have won her the game if she started out that way, quickly enough, the final sensei on Queen Bee's side of the map falls. Here is your winner, the demon! The obligatory handshake happens as the crowd bursts into applause, thrilled to have seen such a strange spectacle out of the world champion. Immediately, Queen Bee is forgotten as the players close in to cheer on the demon over and over. Demon, demon. Perhaps sensing it's her cue to depart before the cheap plastic trophy I got from the dollar store is awarded to their rival, Queen Bee slips away, and I decide to follow. Ah, poor Bee! Ooh, man. My announcer voice got me all wrecked. I find her in the break room, collapsed in one of the folding chairs, face in her hands. Quietly, I take a seat next to her.
I don't know. After L7 Gaming dumps me, maybe I can live off my stream subs alone. If they don't abandon ship too, I mean. Maybe cut my living expenses a little. You know, move back into my parents' house, things like that.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
If worse comes to worse, maybe Naomi will carve out the insides of an unpopular game and I can sleep in there.
Sleep in the game. I recommend pizza bagels, breakfast of champions. I'm sorry things didn't work out, Queen Bee. Hey, if it helps you feel any better, I feel awful right now too. I'm sorry this happened. You've got my sympathy. Normally that sort of sentiment is seriously not my thing, but today, yeah, I'll take it. Thanks, Bryce. Wait. I've graduated from Kid? Thanks, Kid. That's better. And hey, maybe your team will be just as understanding as me, right? Two Flower, huh? Music's a bit messed up. You've only got a few hours to patch the game, Two Flower. Get on it! Beep, boop, beep, beep, beep. That's me sending a message to Two Flower to get it fixed. Well, gave it my best. Theory crafted with you, sorted my plan out, even changed it up on the fly when you surprised me.
Thanks.
I can honestly say I did my best. And that's thanks to you. Helped me pull my crap together this morning, you know? Happy to help. This is my fault, isn't it? I'm the one who organized the event. I'm the one who pushed everybody past their limits, all in the name of making my dream a reality. I've been working hard to make what should have been just another temporary job and a long string of temporary jobs into something more. Something I can believe in. But I didn't stop to think of what that would cost me and everyone around me. Crap.
Whoa.
Whoa, wash that filthy mouth out with soap, kid. Question is, now what? Where do I go from here? Well, thankfully, someone's knocking at the door, interrupting me before I need to provide career advice to someone whose career I just indirectly destroyed. Although I'm expecting it to be Gavin, or maybe Ashley, to come cheer their friend up, the unexpected walks in the door. The two of us sort of stare, dumbfounded, as the man addresses Queen Bee. I can't read that. I'm sorry. Japanese? What?
Hey, listen.
I can translate. One moment while I load my Japanese to English speech recognition systems. I'm afraid my English is not very good, so... Oh, you have a translator. I'm glad. Iris repeats everything we say back and forth with a little patience. The conversation flows a bit easier after that. I wish to thank you for teaching me today.
What the?
For what? The hell does that even mean? Are you mocking me? Iris probably softened that a little in the translation, but combined with Queen Bee's expression, the demon seems to get the gist. Not at all. I wish to thank you for teaching me your unique fighting style. Both Queen Bee and I look very confused. I've been watching your stream for a year now, but watching it is not the same as facing you in combat. From that one battle alone, I have learned a great deal. If you will allow it, I would enjoy learning more. I clearly have a great deal of work to do to master your style, as you saw today. Didn't we just see him pull you apart limb by limb? Queen Bee's expression softens as she playfully punches me in the shoulder. Way to rub it in, kid. But that's not even what happened. I honestly thought you were watching the match. I was, but I'm still confused. He played sloppy as hell. The reason I lost was due to surprise. He took more risks out there than I did, relying on the fastest, hardest aggro style imaginable to win before I could react. Even in aggro, you don't come blitzing out the gate without buying a single item. Not unless you're willing to bet it all on that strategy. That's a Zergling rush, y'all. That's an 8 pool. A 6 pool, even. I was overly eager to show you what I had learned. I won, yes, but I cannot be results-oriented in my thinking. I believe we could learn much from you, Queen Bee-san.
Come again?
Okay, who's we exactly? Myself, the Kami of Japan. Onslaught-san, the Kami of the NorCal scene. Fausta-san, the Kami of Germany. They're gonna be a demon team! And she's gonna be a demon! Oh! Queen Bee the demon! We are assembling a team, winds that blow from all directions at once, carrying with them wisdom from across the arcade world. A diverse team, 4 players. By players. But we require an aggro-style champion, a Kami of the East Coast scene, in America. We would be deeply honored if Queen Bee-san joined us. As he offers a deep bow, neither of us know quite how to react to that. Queen Bee speaks up
Hold on.
first.
You're offering me a job? That's why you came here?
Hi. I have been scouting for talent to complete our team, but have yet to meet anyone quite like you. You are intense, wild, daring, and exactly what we need. But I could not know for certain until I attempted to surpass you in direct combat. I attempted, and I failed. Winning the match is irrelevant. My play was insufficient. However, if you wish to remain loyal to L7 Gaming, I will understand.
Them right in the ear. Let me look into my contract situation and square things away first. But, I'm interested. Yeah, interested.
Right in the ear, y'all!
Really.
I almost barely saw the hint of the possibility of a glimpse of a smile on the demon just now. Right in the ear! And it's gone. Thank you. Please take all the time you require. Fate willing, we will welcome you as one of our 4 heavenly kings. We will at least have found our queen. With that, he offers one more bow and promptly turns to exit.
Whoa.
Holy shit! Kid, do you know what this means? You're about to be elevated to arcade godhood. Your skills will expand dramatically. You're going to ascend to the holy mountain of Asgard to join your fellow kami in Olympus, home of the spirits above? I'm pretty sure you're mixing up your pantheons there, kid. But yeah, this is big. I mean, this is super big for me. Instead of bowing and scraping and begging L7 to let me sit at their table, I get my own damn table. I want to be carried into Evotia, my oiled fanboys raising me high on a plush couch, feeding me grapes and fanning me with palm leaves. I'm actually reasonably sure Iris could arrange that if I asked her to. Sure thing, I'll get right on. Kidding. I was kidding, Iris. Steph, I was kidding. Yeah, I'm kidding too. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We got a lot to learn before I really know I can hang with them. But now, I've got a future, and it's bright. I'll admit to some relief on hearing I didn't just sink Queen Bee's battleship. But the fact remains that we got lucky. If the demon hadn't been in a generous mood, hadn't been scouting for talent, her career would have been in shambles. Thanks to me. The demon said it himself, don't fall for results-oriented thinking. Maybe her future is bright, but it almost wasn't. Thanks to me. Man, who knew being an adult with many important responsibilities instead of a transient floating through life would be this nasty? Kid, you okay in there? Yeah, I'm fine. Everything is fine. Shaking the moment off, I do my best to celebrate her achievement. I'm glad I could help you out this morning. I'm glad things worked out, even if I guess both you and the demon feel you lost that fight in your own way. Esports, huh? Wild stuff.
Hey, thanks.
I've been meaning to tell you. Thanks. You've been with me through all of this, even when you probably had better things to do. Don't think I haven't noticed. Well, I feel my cheeks flush. Crap, I'm blushing. Oh, maybe this is my moment to express my feelings. I'm the event manager, you're a star talent, and a friend to boot. I'm happy to make you happy. I'm ready to enjoy that ride, if you'll have me along. I'd love to spend more time with you. Ooh. I'm drawn to you, Queen Bee, and your adventurous, carefree attitude. I just hope you'll entertain the thought of including me on that wild ride.
Oh, well. This is an interesting development. I was wondering when you'd find the guts to flirt with me properly. It only took you a few months. I'm glad to see my patience hath been rewarded.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Y'all have no idea how real this is. But we really need to work on that delivery. It was cute, but wild ride. Honestly, I think you would have done better just looking up cheesy pickup lines on the internet. Queen Bee smiles and laughs happily. This is the first time I've seen her genuinely relax and be at ease with herself all day. Warms my heart, and I smile along with her. We could talk more later about the complexity of emotions and proper conduct, but for now, let's just enjoy this quiet moment between us. It's been a hell of a day, and I could just use a hug from someone I care about. She's blushing. She's blushing. We're gonna hug. It's hug time. She looks toward me and gently closes her eyes. I can tell how pooped she is. I open my arms up, and with the utmost grace, Queen Bee crashes into my embrace. For a long moment, it's just the two of us, enjoying the silence and each other. All right. I should go rejoin the party. They do need her royalty to grace them with their presence. Will you escort me, Price? I stand up and offer my arm to her. You got it, my queen.
Oh, don't tempt a lady like that. I like the way it rolls off your tongue. I could really get used to that.
Oh my goodness. She takes my arm in hers and we turn to go back to the
Real
arcade
quick,
floor.
Before we return, thank you. Seriously, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
We stroll to the door, Queen Bee's and my confidence restored, and return to the Butt-Mania 20XX crowds. With her confidence restored, Queen Bee strolls to the door. We did it again. It repeated it. It repeated that one. As we re-enter the arcade, I instinctively size up the crowd, looking for trouble, but there isn't any? Good. I don't think I could deal with another crisis. Wait a minute. Where's Purper? Percy? I don't know. He's gone. Nobody's playing Moopy. In fact, it's already drained out the extra lives and gone back to the attract mode screen, with a score just short of the world's record. Ah, crap. You think he crapped under the pressure? Percy's in the hospital. He started clutching at his chest and then fell off his stool. We think it was a heart attack. I called 911 right away. The ambulance just left. Oh, no. I need to go. Shit, I ride the bus. I can't drive to the hospital. Queen Bee provides. We'll take my car. Gavin, can you and the others finish up here? I have to... This is my fault. I pushed him. I pushed him too hard. Go. We'll take care of But Mania 20XX. Quickly, we pile into Queen Bee's rusty yellow hatchback and speed off to the local hospital. Sorry, YouTube. I'll have to find out what happens on the next episode. Boom! Cliffhanger!